Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. This is Barbara, and we are starting off with a little Lemurian Seed Saint Germain Crystal Singing Bell. This is an F sharp. This charges up the crystals, the cards, me, and you, and everybody that can hear this. And isn't it glorious? Yeah, that's just beautiful. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, or the weather. It's still snowing here, so we're having weather issues, let's just say. And then you can choose a stack. This is stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. Each stack is hidden under a box to encourage you to use your intuition. And each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. And hopefully it resonates with you. And I highly encourage you to listen to the whole video because there might be something in stack number 3 that pertains to you, even though you only chose stack number 1. All right? One more time with the bell. Just because it is so glorious. And then we will get started. Today, the background, my guide said fire and passion. So we have fire in, the way of a candle. We have a fire dragon. We have an amplifier, which is this beautiful quartz tower. And then we have this cluster over here that has been dyed. It's actually a Lemurian that's been dyed. It's kind of a hot pink. And then I've got this fabulous fabric with fire on it. So this is the year of love and when I say love and passion, it doesn't have to be with a relationship or intimacy. It has to do with love and passion of the world, of your life, of people in your life, okay? Love and passion are emotions that have high frequencies, as opposed to the last 3 years where a lot of the emotions were depression and sadness and grief. Those are low frequencies. We need to raise our frequency up this year. This is the year of love and passion, okay? 2023 adds up to 7. 2 plus 2 plus 3 adds up to a 7. Means we're on the right path. We're headed in the right direction towards love, which is our ultimate goal. Living in high frequency. Okay, having said that, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, excuse me, your stone is carnelian. Carnelian. This is usually kind of like a reddish orange color. It's a type of chalcedony. It can protect you from low vibrations, low frequencies. It's really good for the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. It's calming. So if you are going to have a discussion with somebody that you're afraid it's going to get heated, this is a good stone to have on you. It helps with insecurities. So if you're insecure about something or somebody, have a stone like this on you because it helps bring you strength. It is full of vitality. This is a stone full of strength and vitality. If you are trying to get pregnant, this is a good stone to have on you. Or maybe you want to put this like in your pillowcase, next to your bed, or between the mattress and the box spring, if you have those, because it can help with fertility. It is also good for arthritis and lower back problems, because again, lower back, sacral chakra. So this has a lot of good properties. It can bring passion into a relationship as well. Okay. That is your stone. And your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we're going to start off with the Eight of Wands. You know, this is fire, the Eight of Fire. And this is saying stuff's coming in fast. So it seems like last year, now that it's over, it went by in totality very quickly. There were days that seemed to stretch on into infinity, but the whole year went by really fast. This year is going to go by fast. That's because time is like a rubber band. It's stretching and it's contracting, and it's to actually help us get through all this. But there's something coming in, whatever you asked about, something's going to come in really fast, and hot. Fast and hot. Doesn't necessarily mean a relationship, but if that's what you were asking about, you know, but whatever you asked about, yes, it's coming, and yes, it's coming fast and hot. So we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams, and we get more fire. You can't make this up. Whatever's coming in is coming in fast and hot, and it's going to be a volcano. This is a new beginning because you get one more wand, one more fire, and then they show a volcano. The reason they have this lizard here is because in the elementals, fire is usually represented by some form of lizard or salamander. They like the heat. But whatever's coming in, it's coming in fast, it's coming in hot, and it's going to be a volcano. So, in other words, don't underestimate it. Dream big, think big, feel big. Because it's not just going to be a little bonfire. It's going to be a freaking volcano, you guys. And it's not just blowing smoke either. There's lava coming down here. There's fire at the top. Whatever you asked about, the answer is, yeah, baby, here it comes. You better be ready. I actually got goosebumps when I said that. That's pretty cool. And, you know, it's just so funny that my guide said today's going to be about fire, and they had me do this. And now, here you go. Here's your fire, and it's a volcano. We're going to add to that a card from the Guardian Angel reading card deck. And you get the Angel of Inspiration. Angel of Inspiration. I feel bad. My mailman is walking by, and he's going to come to the door and realize I have not shoveled yet. Yeah, poor guy. 18. Okay, card number 18. You've received this card because your Angel of Inspiration has seen your true potential. My dear spiritual one, have you not seen your inner guiding light? Boy, I hope so, because it's a volcano. Your Angel of Inspiration wants to remind you that you have all you need within you. At times you feel that you need to receive inspiration from above. You forget that you also inspire. You forget that you also inspire and have the ability to inspire those around you. You are inspiring others just by doing what you're doing or being how you're being. I'm gonna sneeze. So if there's somebody out there that's sneezing, you need to pay attention. At first I thought, oh, that's me. And then my guide said, no, that's somebody else. So if you're going to sneeze, you need to pay attention. So your Angel of Inspiration wants you to start to take notice of his presence in your life through thoughts, ideas, symbols, or signs. Like that sign I just had about the sneeze. Our angels share words of inspiration with us all the time, or signs or symbols. You need to slow down and pay attention to them. There's times when, like my throat chakra starts closing up, and I know that's not for me. It's for whoever I'm doing a reading for. You might pay attention to license plate numbers or letters. You might pay attention to phone numbers that show up on your phone and you don't know who the person is. Pay attention to the time the call came in, and pay attention to the numbers in the phone number, okay? Because sometimes that's just a sign for you. So also pay attention to any changes that you hear. So sometimes our angels and our spirit guides use frequencies, and people complain about, oh man, there's this high frequency or high pitched sound in my ear and it's driving me crazy. I got to go to the doctor. No, you don't. You need to pay attention. That is one of your spirit guides or angels or ancestors talking to you. You don't have to understand what they're saying, okay? Too many times we try to understand, we analyze. No, just know that they're talking to you, and at some point in time, it could be in a minute, it could be in 3 weeks. You're going to know something and you won't know how you know it. It's because they whispered in your ear, and that's what that high-pitched sound is. So your angel inspiration is telling you that not only will you be inspired, but you inspire others. And here you are bringing all this fire and passion, and there's something really great coming in for you, and it's coming in hot and heavy. Woo! I got goosebumps again. But it's inspired, okay? And whatever it is, it's going to help you inspire others. But just know that it's hot. They gave me an image of somebody like touching a stove and then whoo, taking their hand away really fast. Like hot. Yeah. Okay, that was stack number 1. Let's just do a quick singing bell. This helps cleanse everything and raise the frequency and make us feel better. All right. Let's see what stack number 2 brings us. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is red jasper. And this one kind of jumped out of the bowl. And look at how pretty it is. It's got some lines. There's a sacred circle. Okay, don't look at the light. Okay, it's not that circle. See the circle of, don't look if you're driving. But there's a circle right there around that point in the stone. We call that a sacred circle. That is all about your path. Now, I do have a ring light right there, so we are getting some glare. That's not what I'm talking about. If you chose stack number 2 and you get red jasper, this is all about emotional balance and protection and nurturing. It's good for physical protection. Having one in your car is a good idea. If you're traveling, take one with you. If you're outside driving around on a day like today where there's tons of snow out there, this would be a good stone to have on you or in your vehicle. I mean, while I do the video, I can look out the window and there's hardly anybody driving out there, and the people that are driving very slow, but they're also like pickup trucks with snowplows on the front for the most part, and the poor mailman in his little truck. So this is also a stone of fairness and justice. So if you're going through something and it doesn't seem fair, this is a really good stone to have on you. It's good for enhancing responsibility. So maybe you want to have one, on your teenager. It's good for compassion. It's good for easing emotional stress. Giving you the courage to speak out. This is root chakra, this is sacral chakra, but it helps you be grounded enough where you speak out for yourself or for others. It balances your body's energy. That's your physical body's energy. So this is a really good stone to have on you, first of all, to help you raise the frequency for this coming year, love and passion, but in a grounded way, okay? We don't want to be all super woo-woo. We still have to be grounded to Mama Earth, okay? So it's like a controlled passion, a controlled fire. There we go. We don't want the fire to get too out of control. This is going to help us. We don't want to burn the whole town down. Well, there's times when, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, we don't want to do that. I can't believe I said that out loud. All right, your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we get the 7 of coins, 7 of pentacles, 7 of earth. Earth, very grounded. Now, if you don't do this if you're driving, but if you're looking at the picture, he's got some kind of farm tool. I don't know if it's a shovel or a rake or a hoe, but it's like he's harvesting. He's harvesting these pentacles. These pentacles are all about the material world, okay? Earth is the material world. It means a job, a home, money, physical possessions. So it's like they're coming. Here's the ones that are available, and he's harvesting them. He's bringing them to himself. Whether he's going to take them to market, like vegetables, or he's going to keep them for himself, we don't know. That's up to you. But it's like it's time to start harvesting. Now, it's the 7 of Pentacles, so it's not the 10. The 10 would be full force, harvest season, where you're working day and night. We're not there yet. But he's starting to harvest. He's starting to bring in the material goods. Oh, I'm just going to cover that up a little bit. So you're only going to get to see part of this card. It's the Lover's card. It's not total nudity, but I want to keep this clean. So this is the Lover's card. This is a 6 in the major arcana. So it goes right along with this whole year of love and passion. Material things are coming to you, yes. And the Lover's card can also be material things coming to you. It can be a project coming to you, a new job coming to you, a new home coming to you, a new source of income, right? An additional, a side hustle. But it can be something coming to you, you're joining with it. Now, because we got this 7 of coins or pentacles, the Lover's card tends to be something in the physical realm. So more like a house. A job doesn't tend to be a physical thing. The money from it is, but this is something more physical coming to you. A vehicle, a car, money. But it's coming to you because here's this card. Okay? Let's see what the angel has to say. You get the Angel of Belief. This is card number 3. Card number 3. Let's see what card number 3 says. Card number 3 says, you have received this card because your Angel of Belief has heard your questions about life after death. Well, that's interesting. Have you lost a loved one? Do you question whether or not your loved one is still part of your life, even though you know that they are no longer amongst the living? Your Angel of Belief is here to reassure you and to allay all of your fears about what happens to you or a loved one after life ends here on earth. Now, I just have to point out that it says here on earth, and here we've got, the 7 of earth. So, it could be that you're getting material things because someone that has passed. You're getting their furniture, you're getting some of their money, you're getting something physical because they've passed. And, I would have gone in a different way with this card because we have to have belief, we have to have faith. But they're talking about when someone passes. Now, in the last few years, we all have been affected by somebody that's passed. There's nobody on this planet that hasn't been affected by that. But you have to know that they become our spirit guides. They become, I don't believe they become angels. Okay, I think that's something different. But I do believe they become our spirit guides. My children are some of my spirit guides, my aunts and uncles that have passed, my grandparents that have passed. They are my spirit guides, and they give me messages all the time. In fact, yesterday my brother was here, and it was really weird because I don't usually feel him, and it was like I was looking around and I thought, why am I looking around? He's not here physically, but I could just feel his presence. So don't feel like you're going crazy when that happens. Just know that, okay, that person is there. And sometimes they're trying to give us a message, and sometimes they're just trying to reassure us like, hey, I'm still here. I'm cool. I got your back. They're in a much better place than we are. So they got that going for them. So this is a really interesting 3 cards because you've got the red jasper, which is grounding, and it's really good for the physical world. You've got the 7 of coins, which is, material things coming to you. You've got the lovers, which is 2 things coming together. But then you've got this card that talks about someone that's passed coming into your life and letting you know, reassuring you that they're okay, and they'll be your spirit guide. Once they go in the light, they're not in pain, they're free. And they can be in more than one place at a time. Believe me, my son, Alex, he is all over the place. He's been all over the place in multiple places at once because people have told me this. And it's pretty cool. So very interesting read if you chose stack number 2. There's some serious stuff going on here. And part of what's going on here is that it's to open your eyes. It's to open your eyes. Okay. We've been programmed to believe that, once we die, boom, that's it. It's not it. It's like graduating high school. You graduate up, you level up. In fact, that's what my son calls it. He says, Mom, I leveled up. So that's actually really kind of cool. Very interesting read there. All right, let's do a little bell. All right, and if you chose stack number 3, your stone is garnet. So this is a raw yet tumbled garnet. Garnet, when it's in the gemstone state, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got that deep crimson color. This is a tumble. It's still got that color. We've also got raw ones in the shop, which it's kind of funny when you look at a raw garnet. It's like, how does that turn into one of those gemstones? 2 totally different things. Anyway, garnets are great for stimulating success in business, success in life. This is the year where we want to have success in the year of love and passion. So if your business is not as good as it should be, put 3 garnets on your desk. If you have a cash register, put them in the cash register. If you want your life to be more successful, put them in your pillowcase. Put them in your pocket. You could also put them in your wallet. So it's believed that if a garnet is placed under a pillow, it will also help with depression. They can help a person be have an improved self-esteem, self-worth. They're good to bring on trips, so protective for travel. And physically, they're associated with the thyroid and spleen. They can help cleanse and purify both when held over the area. Remember, these all have a frequency, and it's that harmonic frequency that can help us heal ourselves. They can be really useful when you're doing past life work. It is a stone of purity and truth, as well as a stone of love and compassion. So that is your stone, garnet. And your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we get, in my opinion, the happiest card in the deck. It is the Sun card, Major Arcana, card number 19. And it's so funny because I was just talking about my son, Alex, and he is my son, S-U-N and S-O-N. And here's the card. Represented by this child riding a horse, and there's the sun in the background. You've got all the zodiac symbols. There's sunflowers. There's a red flag. Red is passion and joy. And this is like the epitome of the symbol for this year. This is the year of the sun, S-U-N. The year of love and passion. And here it is. It's like right in your face. Here we go. We're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams, and we get the Palace of Wands. Again, more fire. So each tarot deck has 78 cards, and this deck has 4 extra cards, and it's the Palace card, and this is above the King. So usually the King is the highest card for the courts, but in this deck it's the Palace, and this is like the Palace, the Palace, all capitals. This is the Palace. And here we've got more fire. And here we've got the sun, which is, guess what? Fire. Like, there's so much fire here. The volcano in stack number 1 shrinks because now we have the sun and the Sun Palace. Okay? This is like times 1,000 of that volcano. Let's see what the angel card says. Angel of Soulmates. Okay, so we're talking about fire and passion, and here's the Angel of Soulmates, card number 30. And card number 30 says, you've received this card because your Angel of Soulmates wants you to know that your soulmate is on their way. As spiritual beings, we all deserve to have the opportunity to share our love and life with another. Love can come in many different forms, including the love of our parents, family members, and friends. It isn't until our true soulmate arrives that we begin to understand the depth of sharing our love with them. Angels understand how important it is to connect with your soulmate. The most important thing your angels want you to remember is to be patient. Man, I get that all the time. Angels don't function within the restrictions of human time. Your Angel of Soulmates is working in the spirit realm to orchestrate the divine timing for you to meet and assist in both your soul's growth. So, you have a soulmate coming. Now, if you didn't ask about love, your soulmate in this reading could mean your perfect job that's your joy, if that's what you were asking about. Okay? This is something or someone that is perfect for you. So it could be that perfect job that's your joy. Maybe you want to be a painter and you have a regular job. Well, maybe there's going to be an opportunity that's just going to explode for you, because look at here, we've got the sun and we've got the fire palace. This is saying there's passion. And where there's passion, there's fire and there's action. Because on a molecular level, fire is it's molecules that are moving really super fast, right? When it's cold, like right now outside, it's molecules that are moving slowly. But when it's hot and there's fire, the molecules are like zoom, 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 zoom. That's what's going on here. You've got the sun, you've got the palace of fire, and now you've got soulmate energy. And we're going to add to that garnet, which is all about love and passion. So if you chose stack number 3, you're on fire, baby. That's all I can say. This is your year, and you need to stop listening to the programming that's out there that says this year's going to suck. Because for you that chose stack number 3, this year is going to be freaking amazing. I have goosebumps while I'm saying it. I don't know if you can see them, but I got goosebumps on my arm. And you are going to have love in your life. You're going to have joy in your life. You're going to have a job that's your joy, that is your passion, and you're going to be renewed. The sun renews you. Look at this child on this horse. That's not somebody who's worried about paying bills. Heck no. That's somebody that's going, I get to live my perfect life and I am joyful. Okay? Woo! All right, stack number 3. That was amazing. Okay, so let me get this singing bell back out. That was stack number 3. Thank you for listening or watching. Thank you for sharing or subscribing. If I reach one person, I am a super happy person because this is my joy. It is not a job. I don't get paid for this. This channel's not monetized. And you know what? I'm more than happy that it's not. I'd rather do it for the joy. All right. Thank you. And I am sending everybody blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, passion, divine health, and all good things. Because I know you're worthy and I know you deserve it all. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.